I'm gonna give you the blueprint that gave Jack 25 yards off the tee. There's 3 steps to it. Now, the first step that I did with Jack, as he recently retired, lives in Florida, was to get his club face squared up. One of the key components to hitting the golf ball long ways is to make sure that we deliver a square club face. Not only does it help us hit the golf ball straight, but it gives us more distance. So when he was taking the club back, when Jack was taking it away, and I want you to watch right here, focus on the club head. When he was taking the club head away, he was rotating it open. Now, when the club face rotates open, a couple things happen. Number one is, of course, you add more loft to it. And if we don't re-rotate it, we're gonna be prone to hitting kind of like a weak fade. Also, if you're not taking many divots, or you don't hardly take a divot at all, this could be why. Now, the drill that I gave him is what we call our tee to the sky drill. So I just take a golf tee, and I've got my golf glove right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna position the tee kind of right here into the corner, right in there. There's a little crest right there, you'll see that, right? And so that's where the tee sits. What we did with Jack, I said, all right, Jack, when you take the club back, I want you to feel like the tee is pointing more towards the golf. Can you see that there, Nick? Is the tee point towards the golf ball right there? All right, Nick gave me a thumbs up. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and like this video. So I said, all right, Jack, tee to the ball, see? And then tee to the sky. Everybody see that? Notice how the tee is pointing more up. Tee to the ball, tee to the sky. Now what Jack was doing is he was tee to the sky and then tee at the target. See the difference? Tee rotated towards the sky, club face rotated open, tee rotated towards the target, club face was in a bad position. So let me go ahead and demonstrate it. Here we go. Tee to the ball, tee to the sky. All right, I picked it just a little bit, but it still had pretty good distance on it. Now, the second thing that I gave Jack in the 3-step blueprint is lateral movement. Now, lateral movement is one of the ways that we create clubhead speed, and we cover this in our book, The Bad Lie, the 3 different power sources. And the easiest one to repeat as we get older is lateral, which basically means side to side. So when we start with our weight on our lead foot, and we move it to our trail foot, and then we move it back to our lead foot, that's what we call lateral movement or pressure shift. So the drill that I gave Jack to feel that is we put our feet together. I said, all right, Jack, put your feet together. And as you swing the club back, I want you to just step away from the target. Everybody see that? So I'm right here, just a little step away from target. Now that forces the lateral movement towards my trail foot. So we do 2 or 3 of those, and then we reverse it. This time, feet together, back swing, and then I step towards the target. Back swing and step towards the target. I got a couple of those, then we go ahead and hit a shot. So let's go ahead and shot, and then we'll talk about the third one. So here we go. I've got my 60-40. You know we love the 60-40. 60% of the weight on the lead foot, 40% on the trail. We're gonna shift the weight, tee to the sky. Okay, see, that was even better than the first one. The third step that I gave Jack, in the blueprint clubhead speed process was arm speed. Okay, there's a lot of speeds in the arms. And when we swing the club, when the arms are relaxed and the arms work, we can create a tremendous amount of clubhead speed. Now, the drill that we can do, because I gave a drill for each one of these, remember, tee to the ball, tee to the sky, step away, step towards. The third drill is simply hitting some shots with your feet together. So I'm gonna put a ball on a tee for this one here. And what I want you to do is just put your feet together like this and go ahead and just make a couple swings. And I want you to feel the arms just swinging. See that? Back and forth, boom, back and forth. And you'll notice when you do that in continuous motion, the arms become relaxed and therefore they create more speed. Then you can go ahead and hit a shot. So here we go, feet together, back, through, boom. And you will be amazed at how far that you can hit the golf ball doing that. So when we get the club face squared up, when we learn to rotate side to side or move that lateral motion, that power source, when we learn to relax the arms and create the arm speed, that is how Jack, and that is how you can add 20 to 30 yards to your drives. Now that we got you some more clubhead speed, check out my next video. And if you want to personally work with us on your golf game, check out vlscoaching.com.